Hey everybody, this is Anthony from sanniecreates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing I think it's a tri-fold. I don't know, we'll see whether we're going to go for a double or triple pocket on it, okay? Um, and what I'm using over here, it's one of the kits from Jenny B that I had purchased like in 2020. And I thought I'll use it. So it's a bit of a grungy busy on the front, and then a little bit plainer on the back. Okay, and I thought I never work with grunge, so I thought let's give it a try. Right, so what I want to do is firstly you need to establish which side you want your top side to be. Okay, you know, the one facing upwards there, like that. Okay, and what you will need is you will need like a paper like this. You'll probably need some tags, glue, ink if you're distressing, a ribbon if you want to, some ephemera. It's really a very, very simple project. I thought I'll give simple in future, not in future, for now. My brain is tired, ladies. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at it, but before I fold it, I'm gonna just look and say, how do I want this trifold to be? And what I want is I want the top one to be smaller in width than the bottom ones. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll give you measurements just now. This is A4, okay, and let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so let me tell you what you should be looking for. Already I said the top one must be smaller in width wise than the bottom ones. The bottom ones, and you should know what you're going to put on the top. The bottom ones should then, whatever is left, should fold equally like that together. Okay, so you can use your bone folder as well. Just want to, maybe let's just do this. Let's get some lines sorted and finalized here. Okay, and then the bottom one should kind of meet the two bottom ones, equal sizes in terms of the folds here, like that. And I'll give you measurements now, okay, because kind of got that finalized now. Oopsie, something. Be gentle with your paper. Right, so let's see what those measurements are there. Seems like all my rulers have disappeared on me, so I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I won't give you, I'll give it to you in inches. So the bottom folds will be about what's it, 1 2 3 4 1/4 inch in the bottom folds. Okay, and this would be what is it, 3 1/4. Okay, 4 1/4 and 3 1/4. That's what I got there. And then in centimeters it's going to be 8 centimeters, and the other ones are going to be 10 and a half, about 10 and a half. Okay, just over 10 and a half centimeters. Okay, so the bottom folds. So as I mentioned, you will establish firstly what you want on the top, and then you make sure that that is folded on the top. And then the other thing you would want to do is you would want to know which side you want to pocket on. Okay, so I wanted a pocket to come on this side, which meant that I needed to fold, so my loose edge is on this side. If you wanted a pocket on that side, then you would have had to fold this over. Okay, so from your right inwards. So because I wanted my and then I would have, oh no, that's not right. I was going to say I would have still got a pocket there. So got a pocket there, and I flip it over. Yes, flip it over like that. And then if I needed the pocket there, that means that my print would have had to be the other way around. Okay, for me to have done that. So if I flipped it over, this would have been there. This would have gone there like that. Then it would have had the pocket on that side and like that. And then this here would have been my shorter piece. Okay, all right. So if you look at it, if you want your pocket on your right, okay, your left hand side must be the top piece, and if you want your pocket on the left, your right hand side must be the top piece. Okay, established. Okay. That's what I want there. Okay, all right, so I'm done with that now, and I like it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to punch, and I'm using just A4 paper, copy paper. I'm going to punch a hole here as well. But before I punch a hole, because I want this to sit on a page, all right, I need to measure how long it is. Now this is going to be the side, the length of my page, which is an A4. So that would be 21 centimeters long. So I'm going to trim off a little bit over here because otherwise it's just kind of jutting out on the page. You can trim out how much you want to, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that. And sometimes I feel it's easier to trim it after I folded it than before I folded it. It's all up to you. Listen, I definitely wouldn't do something where the paper is too heavy and then fold it out and then, you know, slice it out. No. This is very light paper, so I can do that. Okay, so I'm done with that now, and then what I want to do now is I want to put a notch over here. It's because let me see what I did. Sorry, move my mat. I thought I had my punch out. Clearly I didn't. Okay, gonna work with that one. It's a biggie, but it's okay. Yeah, so gonna use my punch. This is large, 2.5 inches. Okay, wow. Let me see how big this bucket's gonna be. Oh my, that's a big pocket. Okay, I'm gonna make it a very shallow notch. That worked. Okay, so that's cool enough. I think 2 inches would have worked better, but I mean, I didn't take out the 2 inch, and I'm not going to waste your time. So we are going to put, I'll glue this down, right? So I think it would be wise to ink it, hey, like this, like that, kind of. I mean, this paper is so grungy, even if you don't ink it, it really doesn't matter. Right, so that's what we did over there. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to then, I want to put pockets over here because I want to put some tags over here. But I don't know exactly how many pockets I want to put, how big I want them, and stuff like that. So I am going to look, I have this here out, and I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, does that color go? So don't particularly like it because it is a pinky, that's brownie. So let's go for maybe this one, because I have this one and this is more brownish, as you can see. So I chose to use a just a coffee dyed paper here, and I'm just gonna hazard a guess, and I'm going to just, not hazard a guess, more like I'm just gonna you know, choose what size I want. Now I'm gonna cut it down. How high do I want this pocket? Let's see if it's gonna go in here. I think it's gonna go in here, and I think I'll need 2 pieces. So I will take this and measure it again and make the second piece. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So I'm not going to put gussets or anything on this one. I'm going to keep it pretty plain. So I'm going to measure, and I'm going to say, right, I'm going to bring it in a tad bit there, and then I'm going to measure again like that. Also going to bring it a tad bit in here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, that's 2. I'll try for 3. I think we might actually work with 3 quite nicely. So I'm going to try for 3, but I can see it's crooked there. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's line it up on this side here. And then let's just measure it there. Okay, and then if I measured it there, then I know that I need to measure it till there, so I can cut it all in one go. Right, so I'm going to measure it up until there. Okay, so I hope y'all know what I'm doing. Just cutting the 3rd one. Well, I'm trying to use the cutter once instead of 3 times. I mean, a few times. All right, so I'm going to do that to get the length. And then I am going to put that away. And this one is going to be my width over there. Okay, let's bring it out a little bit. Like that. And I think I cut that a little bit taller than I should have. I did. Just give me a second. I did cut it a little bit taller. Just looking at how much taller. No, this looks a bit crooked. I might have to straighten that up a bit there. And then this one here, and then here as well. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's just see whether we can straighten this up, because it looks a bit weird to me. Yeah, no, it is a tad, but not a lot. But yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can. Sure, I can barely get anything out. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. It's not too bad, just a little bit, I feel. Right, so these are 3 pieces that we are going to use over here, and not that one. Okay, right, so the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to also put little punch holes in there, but oh, you know what, I forgot I moved my punch here for both, so I'm going to use that. So let's see if my punch can handle all 3 together. Yeah, this one is a bit bigger. Let's see how it sits on the page, then I'll know. Okay, because I do want all 3 to be punched together. Yes, wonderful. Okay, right, so I've got that now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it like that. So ladies, I hope that you are well and that everything is good. It's coming to the end of the year, and I'm sure you are all tired and waiting for the break. Well, for those that work, and then for those that don't work, I'm sure you're still waiting for your break, you know, and also to spend Christmas with your loved ones, things like that. Okay, so yes, so this one here I'm going to oh no, it fits perfectly. I think it's this one here that is a bit big. No, that's fine too. Okay, I think it is that one, because I think these are smaller or shorter. Let's see. No, we're good. Okay, right, so what I want to do firstly is, before I do anything else, I went with plain ones because I think I want to decorate, or I want to do some stamping. Oh, I think I'm going to use that. I don't know. Let's see. Got some stamps out here that we want to use. Don't know what they are. I'm just opening them. Some of them are new. I have no idea. Yeah, should have opened these up before, but I didn't. I want that one there, and I want no, I don't want that one, and maybe I want this one here. Yo, this one here. Maybe, let's see. Right, so I'm going to take my stamp, and I think I'm going to stamp in vintage photo. Trying to look at what's the right way for this to go through. Okay, don't want the same one all over. I think so. I think I'm just gonna go with the one stamp. I like that. And then let's use this one here quickly. I don't want to add too much of detail on it. The reason is the paper that I'm adding it onto is a bit busy itself, so I don't want to really add too much here. And then maybe something with this in it. I don't know, let's try the stamp here. Okay, all right, like that. Okay, so let's put this. Will it fit here? I think so. It does. Okay, now I'm not worried exactly how it looks, if it overlaps or stuff like that. I'm good with that. And I think one more thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this, and I am going to take maybe this one over here and just add a few more you know, like areas there if it's looking a little bit blank. Okay, this one is okay. Right, let's go. Right, so that's it now. As I mentioned, nothing fancy, didn't spend a lot of time on it, etc. Okay, so we are done with that now. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to take this, and we are going to take our glue, which I did not sort out beforehand. Something, you are a clown. You know, sometimes I just jump on after work to do a video, so I don't get time to sort out much. Maybe just before work I'll print the page I want to use or something. Sorry, it is, you know, it is so hot here in South Africa. And I'm sure you must be like wondering, gosh, sometimes I wish I was there, because we are feeling cold, some of us. Well, the southern hemisphere, I think we are quite warm over here. What's the temperature today? Now it is 16:21, and it is already, well, it's 26 degrees. Actually, today was a cool day. We were quite fine today. I mean, I'm only putting on my aircon now. Normally, as soon as I walk into the room, the aircon goes on. Okay, so I just want to look at it, and I want to look and say, okay, how are these tags going to fit in there? Then I will know where to put my pockets. So if I put a pocket there, it means that I'm going to have another tag over here like that. And then if I put a pocket, let's see if I put the third pocket in. Okay, how our tag is going to look. I might need to readjust this one and like put it down there, and then that will go there, and then maybe the third pocket like there, and then third tag, come on. No, you see, my third tag will jut out then. Okay, so I think you see, because I look at it and say, oh, that's gonna jut out. And if I go a little bit more lower down, let's see, right? Ta-da! Right, that's gonna go there. That's gonna come maybe over here like that. And let's see this one here. Okay, so we can do that. So basically, we are going to stick our tags our pockets quite close to each other, like there, and then there, and then there, and then there, like that. Okay, so almost touching each other. We can do that. We can do that. All right, so that's done there. Let's add the next pocket now. in here like this, like that, like that. So let's bring it quite down, almost touching but not. Just trying to straighten it up here, make it look right. Right, and then hopefully that it's gonna work, hey? Like this. So ladies, I am so excited. I've got a like a blue Delft, like a Delft kit coming out, and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. I can't tell you how much I love that kit. Just see. Oh, perfect, 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 perfect. Liquor. I love it. Okay, so it worked out pretty well. And I'm adjusting on the fly over here. Let me give you all the measurements for these pockets. Okay, I mean the width doesn't matter, but I think the height will matter if you want to get it almost right. Okay, so in centimeters, that is going to be what's it going to be in centimeters? About 5, just short of 5, like literally just short of 5. And in inches, let's see how much that's going to be. About 2 inches. I think you'll get away with 2 inches, hey? Okay, 2 inches, 2 inches. 2 inches should work. Okay, right, so that's that now. And then what we're going to do over here now is, I thought I had this thin ribbon, well, the thin coffee dyed paper, not paper, don't know what I'm saying really, all over the place. And I thought, keeping with the theme of being, minimalistic, that's the word, minimalistic today, I thought let's just these I got a something, stop it. You are mixing up your words so badly, and talking about yourself in the third. Okay, so I have a hole reinforcer punch, and I thought, well, why, and these are made punched out of paper bags, the shopping paper bags, the thicker version of it. Yeah, so I thought let's use them. I've got shopping bags, want to use them, and I thought let's put this in here like this, like that. Okay, going with the minimalistic approach here, like this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple it. All right, so let me get my stapler on. It's on the top over here, and let's hope it works. Okay, so like that. Okay, something like that. There you go. So let's see how it looks now when we put it in here. Yes, I think I like it. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then what I wanted to do is, I thought I know I didn't do the wrist, but what I wanted to do, oh, there's it right next to me here, is just get maybe some label or something to put there. Now I did mix up my label, so I don't know if it's a Tracy Fox label, I don't know what label it is over here, so please excuse me. It's just yeah, you get to a point where you got so many labels, it really doesn't matter whose is whose. But no, listen, sorry, I will reword that. Some people do worry, I'm not one of them. Okay, yeah, so if you worry, then I think some are Tracy Fox's ones there. I think that one I kind of made it, or if I'm not mistaken. Let's use this one here. Yeah, right. Okay, so that's it there. I'm gonna use those ones there. Like that. So still going with a very minimalistic approach on this one here. Trying to keep down the bulk in my journals. And the other thing I'm trying to do is I am trying to do one signature journals now. Because when as soon as I do 2 signatures on my journals, they really get so fat. Yeah, so I want to do 1 signature journals now, and I think I've seen a lot of ladies do 1 signature on their journals. So 1 signature probably with maybe about 15 pages in it. Yeah, and then like that. And I'm going to speed up the video on the part where I just add the whole reinforcers, okay, and the ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to do that quickly, speed it up, and then catch you just now again. Okay, so ladies, I am back now, and I'm sure you saw me struggling with that one. The fluff just didn't want to work. So, you know, we can actually put our tags to the sides like this a little bit, so they stagger them, kind of a thing. Okay, so that's done now. Why is my mat moving today? I have no idea why my mat is moving, so I apologize. Let me just check how it looks. I hate for a crooked mat. I hate for you to have a crooked mat, but for some reason it's moving. Right, so then the next thing I want to do now is that I think I'm going to ink over here, right, like that, and like that, just for now, because what I want to do is I want to put this down, meaning that I want to glue it down, and it's gonna be harder if I do this, okay, where I don't ink it beforehand and glue it down. So I'm just gonna ink here quickly, and while I'm inking over here, let me tell you about you know, a little bit about the group, I mean, stuff like that. So for those that are new, I have a Facebook group as well called Sunny Creates Junk Journals. I will leave the links below. I also have a what is the other thing, a Ko-fi store where you can find freebies. I also have some freebies on my Facebook group under files, but I will be moving them over to my Ko-fi store. So all you have to do is you know, you don't even have to follow, but it would be nice if you followed on Ko-fi, because what happens is that then you know when I post that. I also have Friday freebies that I started, so I will give you the freebie and I will have a tutorial video on it so that you can see what is happening. Right, so that's gonna go there like that, and I'm just looking where I wanted, because I know I'm gonna have a pocket on that side, so I actually want it over here like this. Okay, now you can do 2 things. You can glue it down, but now if you look at it, we actually have room for multiple pockets. So these I think are Artie Mae's freebies. So, and wow, doesn't that just go so well over there? So you can have one there, okay, and then you can you know, flip it over. No, if I flip it over, then I can't have one there that I what's the word I'm looking for? So I can use this thing multiple ways. I can glue this here, make it a pocket, and I can flip over like that, okay, and I can have that in my pocket over there, okay. And then I can, you know, if I want to, I can add more pockets over here, or I can just put some paper over here and write over it, or gesso, right? I can do that, or I can have this just pinned here, this one here pinned here, or not pinned, with a paper clip, hey, and then that will allow for me to open it that way, okay. And then I will also be able to actually write on that side. So you know me, I'm all about how much of space I can get in my journal, okay. The other thing I can do, okay, is if you find that this is getting too bulky. Now I don't think this is going to get too bulky, but if it was going to get too bulky, meaning that like for example, I might redo this tag over here because I can see there's some bulk. I actually pulled it out of another journal to use it to demonstrate to you all, but it looks so awesome that I probably will print more of it because it goes so well. Let's say that you found that this was, you know, too bulky, and that this was picking up, okay, then what you could have done is you could have pushed that more in there, and then let's say you could have done this. You could have taken this like this, okay, but this is a short piece, but if you had a longer piece, you could have then glued this on over here. You could have glued it on here, right, like that, and then had it like this where you've got a bow over here, so to keep it you know, all together and it doesn't open up or whatever. So something like that, okay, over here on the front. Now that looks really, really, really pretty, and I think I might do that. I think it looks good, hey? Yeah, but maybe what we will do, so going with the minimalist approach, okay, but I'm gonna take maybe a thicker one, right, and I'm going to put it here like this, like that, and I don't think I'm gonna make it into a bow. I think all I'm gonna do is just enough to make 2 knots on it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull a little bit more out. Sorry if I wasn't in frame. Like that maybe, right? And then I can just do this like this here, okay, like that, and then like this, okay, just so that it holds everything. Actually, that looks so adorable. I'm going to do that, but I need to glue it down over here. Need to glue it down here, okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm just give me a second, hey, because I want to do something here, but I don't have the tape to do it. Let me run to get the tape quickly. Okay, so I'm back over here. I am with the tape. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to take some glue, some fabric glue, and I'm just going to add some fabric glue because I cannot expect the tape to hold this fabric, okay, down there. So I'm just going to add some fabric glue and be a pig, put my hands across there like that. And one of the reasons is that the tape is going to go down now, so I don't want it to not stick. So then I have some tape here that I'm going to add And the reason why I'm adding this tape, I'm going to tell you now, is because remember we're going to put a tag in here. Now I don't want there to be any resistance for the tag. So I'm going to just do that and I'll neaten it just now. That way. Right. So there we go. Then that's going to not provide resistance for the tag. Okay, so that's that. There. Right. And then what I'm going to do now is obviously neaten this up now, because I don't want the tape to go over this. Keeping in mind I must not cut off my folds or my material. Okay, like that. And keep this away. If I can keep this stuff sticking on there, I can get a clean cut. And I did, and then it got stuck again. There we go. There we go. So let's throw that in the bin like that and just neaten it off here. Can't really see with the light on it, but I think that is a good enough job there. Don't know where that came from because it's, oh, there is tape there. Okay, right, so that's that. And here as well, here, just want to neaten it off here like that. Okay, so that's good enough now. Okay, meaning you're not going to have resistance. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's it. Where did this fall out of? Here. Right, so let's see what we're going to do with the page now. So we know that we're going to put it onto this part of the page like that. Okay, all right. So how's it going to work, you ask? I'll show you now. I'll show you now how it's going to work. Where's my glue? So I am going to, so this is the part it's going to open from. Okay, so I'm going to glue to 3 sides. 1, and if I made a boo-boo, oh, I made a boo-boo, then all we will do is it will adjust the fact that we don't need the ribbon. Hey, yes, so that's gonna go there like that. I'm just trying to get it right. Right, so that's there. Okay, then that goes in there. Then we open it out. All right, and that also keeps that in place. It's the perfect idea. And then these are, oh, you see, so this is the part where we went wrong. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so what happened over here is it didn't go wrong. You know what happened here is that, okay, so, oh no, I know it's not. There we go. I thought it went wrong. It didn't. They'll say, let's just take this out. Yeah, I thought it went wrong. No, something had the idea in her head, and I had the idea in my head. It was right, just didn't realize. So there we go. Yes, because I glued it only on the 3 sides. So there's my stuff in there. Okay, so let me neaten that because that doesn't look nice. Okay, so you didn't even have to do the tab. In retrospect, you didn't even have to do the tab. Okay, so I wouldn't do the tab because this was an afterthought. So the next time I won't do that tab there, right? And then you've got that there, you've got that there, you've got your 3 little pockets, you've got this in here which pulls out. I like it. Pulls out that way. You can write there as well. And you've got this one safely in here holding these in place. So I think what we created was something that was really nice. As an afterthought, I added this, so the next time when I do it, I won't add the I won't make the tab on that page. But how cool is that? Depending on how tight you want it. Okay, but think, let's put that underneath like that. Like that. Okay, that's prettier. Right, so there it is. A little bit minimalistic, but not too much because we've added this bow here. Here we go. Ta-da! Yeah, all the threads. Let's get rid of the threads. So here we are there. Our tag there. Open it up and we got the concertina flip there. So wow, it was, as I mentioned, was an afterthought to put the stuff in here, but then at least you know, if you don't want to add this, how you can do that one. But I love it. I love it. The idea evolved as we were doing it, and yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, which is encouraging me to finish off this journal. But oh my god, I still got my autumn one to do from last year, still got my Jane Austen one, and I got this one, and I just completed the one I'm giving away for my birthday, which was in October when I turned 50. So I just completed that one as well. So I do hope that you enjoyed this project. I do hope that you will give it a try, and that you will give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And if you have not as yet subscribed and you felt that this tutorial benefited you, in you know, future tutorials will benefit you as well, and it's kind of like your style, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget, ladies, if you are new and you're subscribing, even if you're old, don't forget to use that notification bell, because then it notifies you when I release a video. And please do comment. There's about a few comments that I haven't gotten to as yet. I think the last 2 or 3 videos, I've read them. I just need to comment on them. So please do comment. Let me know what you thought about this project, and also post on my Facebook group if you gave it a try. All the links will be below, and I'm really excited about my new kit coming out. Should hit my stores around Sunday, or maybe a little bit later. You'll see it when you get there. Do take care, have lots of fun, and have a blessed week ahead. I'll see you tomorrow and then on Friday for your Friday freebie. Bye.